Ladies and gentlemen, would you look at that lovely piece of kit? Yes, that's right, it is my 2008, whoops, there's a cable. Shit, I'm stuck. Help. Alright, I'm better. I'm fine. Hello, that's my 2008 McCarty soap bar by the lovely folks at Paul Reed Smith. In, of course, the Carina configuration. I love this guitar to pieces. It plays incredibly. It's such a joy to hop on this guitar. But what isn't joyful about it, what does not spark joy, are these pickups. These two fellas right here, they are not my favourite P90s ever. I would go so far as to say they are not very good sounding when I relate the sound that I get out of this guitar to the sound I have in my head for P90s. They're not quite as bright, they're a little bit too compressed, they don't quite do the job for me. So, but I love the guitar and it doesn't sound bad. I don't want to come across like some kind of snob. It's a great sounding guitar, but it's not hitting that level that I want it to be hitting for a P90 guitar. So, what I did do at one point was purchase some Kinman P90s from the lovely Rob down at Guitars and Things. I bought these and I got him to put them in for me. And you'll notice that they are no longer in the guitar. For one reason and one reason only. Was it the sound? No. I think they actually sound better by quite a bit than these. The reason was they're taller than a regular P90, and that kind of doesn't work well when you're trying to get up to the dusty end and the bobbins of the pickup actually grab onto the string and stop you from playing certain notes. So I got him to take them out, because of course, why would you want a guitar that has certain notes inaccessible to you? That's just silly. So I got him to take them out. But I've been thinking as of late, I want to play this guitar more because I love it. And the way I'm going to play this guitar more is if I put those pickups in it. Now the problem is, in order to reduce the height of the pickup, we actually need to route out these pickup routes. We need to take them a little bit lower. The problem I have with that is there's all these initials and stuff in those holes of like who made the guitar and stuff, and I kind of didn't want to get rid of those. But I was talking to Rob a couple of weeks ago about it, and he said, look, you're a player, not a collector. This guitar for you isn't going to, you're not going to sell it, you're not going to do anything silly with it, so why would you not want it in the best possible gigging spec? And I said, by God, Rob, you're absolutely correct. So this is going to be a little bit of documentation of the before and after. So I've queued up a little session here. I'm currently recording. I'm just going to do some clean sounds so you can get the gist of what this guitar sounds like by itself. So we're going to start on the bridge pickup. I'm just going to play some kind of open chords. Here we go. There's your bridge. So again, not a bad sound at all, but not quite as good as the Kinman's. Middle position. Again, not a bad sound, just not quite as good as it could be. Neck pickup. There we go. So, like I said, not a bad sounding guitar. Quite a bloody good sounding guitar. But, especially on that neck pickup, there's not enough brightness for me. It's not bright enough. Like, it's got brightness there, but it's overshadowed by some muddiness in some certain frequencies that I can't quite pinpoint, but I just know that it's not quite as good. So, I'm going to take this guitar down to Rob. I may or may not film down there. We're going to put those pickups in, and we will pick right back up. We'll pick up, pun, when I get the guitar back, and we'll do the same thing. We'll do the afters. So stay tuned for that one. All right, it'll only be like 2 seconds for you guys, but for me it might be a few days. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back with the McCarty soap bar. So it's back, it's got the Kinmans in it. Let's do a little bit of a before and after. Well, this will be the after, I've done the before. It's been a couple of weeks, thus why this video hasn't been out, because it would have been out like last week or something. But anyway, here's my little sink. There we go. And let's get right into it. So bridge pickup, here's what she sounds like. Really nice sounding bridge pickup. I like that a lot. Now, middle position. Neck pickup. So there you have it. That's what it sounds like before and after. Here's the important thing though. I can play those notes now. I couldn't before. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm sure it'll be a bit of an insight into noiseless pickups versus non-noiseless pickups, that kind of thing. This is just after I did that playing video. I've just listened to the recordings back, and to be honest, it's not quite as big a difference as I thought it was going to be. What I am glad about though is that the noiseless pickups do sound good. They do not sound like the shit. They sound good. However, there is an element that the non-noiseless P90 has that the Kinmans don't. I can't quite put my finger on it, but they definitely sound like you can hear a bit more of the string, if that makes sense. But for me, and for the things that I'm doing, having the noiseless pickups sound as good as they do, whilst of course being noiseless. And I didn't show this in the video because I think, of course, clean it's more telling. But when I pack on a little bit of gain, the Kinmans do have a little bit more clarity to them. So all in all, it's a good thing. So I'm happy with the change. But it is interesting that that the Kinmans weren't up and away heaps better. So let me know your thoughts, if you prefer the sound of the originals or the Kinmans. I think I minutely prefer the sound of the originals. Clean, at least. Dirty, I know that's a different thing. But clean, I at least prefer them ever so slightly. But for me, for what I'm doing, for pit work, for teaching, for gigs with awful power that single coils are unusable, it's a better balance for me. So again, let me know your thoughts, and I'm going to go edit this video now. Alright, so have a lovely day. I hope you're doing fantastically, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye bye everyone.